My name's Angie, and I'm Angie in the cemetery. It's been a busy day at work. Want to unwind a little bit, and what better thing to do than come walk in the cemetery and blow off some steam a little bit, get some exercise. I'll be here as long as it don't rain. So we're here at Oak Ridge Cemetery in Lansing, Illinois. And there's a lot of people here of German descent that's buried here. You're not really going to see pictures at all, but there are some pretty cool stones. A lot of couples that are buried here, which I think is pretty neat. So I'll turn this around. We will get going. First, I want to show you the soon-to-be famous butt tree. Now this tree is kind of cool. It looks like a human derriere. There's a brewery right across the street from here called One Trick Pony, and whenever I go there with my boyfriend, I have to tell him about the butt tree that's across the street, and we have to go see it. I have taken so many people here to see the famous, soon to be famous, butt tree. So this is the butt tree at Oak Ridge Prairie. Yay, butt tree. We got George and Bessie Keel. Homans. 1882. Born 1881. Father and mother. We got a veteran here. Robert Zeldenrust. He's in Korea. I know a lot of Zeldenrust here in Lansing. I worked with one at assisted living place, and I think there's a Zeldenrust on the town council here in Lansing as well. Flynn. Mr. Flynn. Sorry about my finger. It's just hard for me to hold this right like this. I should get a stick. Zanstra. Johannes and Jenny. A lot of Zanstras that started businesses in Highland, actually. Jansma. It's another business name in Highland. I notice a lot of DeYoungs here. Newer graves. A lot of DeYoungs. I know someone with the last name DeYoung. In fact, they were married in 1948. Donald and Marie. You know, I should bring something with me to clean off all the bird poop. Locker. See, they are safe in the arms of Jesus. Looks like there's a lot of like granite stones here. These last quite a while. Koi. There are people buried here that were born in like the 1800s. Morehouse. We got a fresh grave over here, not even marked yet. Yonkman. They were married December 1953. John and Kathleen. Kathleen is still with us. It looks like she's still alive. That's good. Death may fascinate me, but it doesn't mean I like it. Yes, I'm fascinated, but I like to see people live. I'm not one to wish death on anybody. Sorry about my finger again. My fat fingers. Islander. Married 1932. Staple. There's a car dealership that is with that name on it. Gertrude looks like she's still alive. It's a really nice cemetery. You totally get a workout when you come here because it's so hilly and it's long. Stretches that way and that way. And there's like 2 rows. Got my car, yay. But there's like a lot of stones like this. A lot of couples. There's birds. Aw. June 14th, 1944. I kind of like that with the ladies' maiden names on them. Webb. Like this is just like a total walkthrough today. We're strolling. I just want to be outside for a little bit. Just do what I like doing best. My beloved son and brother, Norton. 81 to 2002. Aw. It's like he's certainly remembered. He hasn't been gone for very long. And I can't do math in my head, so don't even ask me when he was born. Or when he died, because I don't know. Wow, another DeYoung. A lot of DeYoungs here. Sometimes you notice a lot of names. Another DeYoung. That seem to dominate, I guess you could say. And a lot of people with the last name DeYoung are buried here. Another Zanstra I see. That last name is popular in Highland. Zanstra's store for men. I remember buying my father a lot of things from that store. It was next to the Bank of Highland. It looks like Carol is still with us. Looks like their little storage shed. The Oak Ridge Cemetery rules and regulations. You can't have decorations in February and November. That sucks. There's like a little children's section. Alice Van Clay Bradshaw, 1915 and 1940, Saved by Grace. Aw. I do look up a lot of people that I see buried, and old enough, just like not a lot of people come up. They just don't, which is sad. DeGroot, Mildred, she died recently. John and Mildred were wed in 1946. I saw her grave open, and I'm like, oh my God, I almost fell in it because I wasn't looking. And I looked her up, and she was going to be buried like the next day or so. I'm like, yep, almost fell in her grave. Vander London. Goins. Edward and Wilhelmina. Here we got a vet, Richard DeRuse, World War II. Wow. I'm trying to do videos from where I'm from in Northwest Indiana, like the south side of Chicago, because it's close to my heart, and I figure why not try to dig up some history. Vanderpool. Here we go. Our son Joseph Elias Wilms, little baby. Aww. Shelby Lynn Reed, 1992. These little ones are truly forgotten. I don't really see a whole lot of flowers or whatnot on a lot of baby graves that I see when I go wander. David Lewis Burgess, a couple months old there. We got flowers on these. That's nice. 1981. Scott Thomas Kingston. We got Tamara Ann Kingston. Wow, they died within like a year of each other. Oh man, that sucks to lose two kids like that. Jacob Henry Bruinus. He was only a year old. Baby James. There was a teddy bear on here like a few years ago. Snapped a picture just because it looked, the teddy bear was really worn and it looked kind of cool. King Kelvin Blake. Oh, he was a few days old. Dijon. Jennifer Lynn Malinsky. We got Brian Anthony Pinozzo from 1973. Don't mind my dress blowing in the wind. James Elliott, 1997. We got James Bartlett Walters and Sherry Lynn Jansma. Aw. That sucks. Don Schumacher. We got a vet here, Earl Hoagland. He was in World War II. Born 1898 and died in 1950. Wow. Looks like she was just a newborn. Never mind my finger. Sorry, my videos are not very professional. Jordan Elizabeth Reed. Looks like 2005. Those little markers just get buried. It's a shame. Here's one. She looks like she was a nurse. Cadet nurse. I'm not sure what... Oh, looks like he's a vet, World War II. I've never seen this before for a veteran. Here we have Kurt A. Hirama. He died in 2016. I wonder if it was a motorcycle accident. Poor guy. A lot of old families here, that's for sure. Vandera. I don't mean any disrespect, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. World War II. Oh, here we go. Vandera. Okay, then that's definitely a name. It's easier to spell when you see it like that. There's just so much here. If you just like looking at stones, you know, whether or not they have pictures on them or not, then this is the place for you. Because this has many, many, many stones. I was looking for one in particular that had a really cool saying on it. It was kind of like a cool play on words with the last name. It's like never enough time or something to that effect. I took a picture of the grave, but it's so... I mean, it's way back in my pictures, you know. I mean, it's way, way back in my picture roll. So... we have a picture here. Robert Wiltshire. Billy Bob Wiltshire. It doesn't have a death date. Maybe he's just planning ahead. I don't know. This must be his father, John Wiltshire. Died in 2017. Maybe he was just planning ahead since his dad died. So figure why not just get the stone. Oh, here we go. We got other Wiltshires here. Maybe it was like an uncle or a father or like a grandfather or something. Maybe this is this guy's grandparents. Kind of how the names, you know, how the dates go by, you know. Quite a few Lagestees here. And it looks like a lot of these stones are granite, which looks like they will last for a long, long while. Wow, these people were married 55 years. Hessel and Lucille. Here's a Hatfield, 1893 to 1986. Any relation to the famous Hatfields? Who knows? I see a Lorenz. Maybe that's who maybe this is who the street is named after in Lansing. Edwin and Marion. And she was a DeYoung. A million DeYoungs here. So they have to be very, very prominent. I'm not sure what they owned or what their story is, but I would like to find out and definitely do some history digging. Dykstra. I know they've owned a lot of businesses throughout the area. I do not see that one grave. The one with the cute little saying. Oh. I like seeing that. Coster. Another DeYoung. Yeah, a lot of cemeteries in the area are so super huge. I like this because it's a good walk. It's uphill, downhill. Goes up and down, around. Oh wow, look at this. Married in 1939. Wow. That's a long time to be married to somebody. I want to find that one because it's so cute. I love it. Aw. Somewhere over the rainbow, Western, our love lives on. Ray and Betty. So sweet. Another one, John T. Nolan. Looks like it just has a birth date. Some pre-planning there. My grandmother did that. She had her stone bought for like 20 years. It was like, okay. And when my grandfather died, it was just weird going there and seeing her grave in there and she was not in it. It's like, okay. Well, now she's in it. And, you know, miss seeing her, of course. Really miss seeing her. Wasn't super duper close to that grandma, but you know, I found out we were alike in many, many ways. Looks like these are like ashes. This is kind of cool though. I haven't seen this in like anywhere else. Oh. Hermina Zotima, 1901 and 1982. This must have been her husband, Jacob. Knots, here we go. Oh, this is the cute one I wanted to show you. Of this couple right here. Not. Look at this. Not enough time. 40 years, Harold and Vera. Together forever. I think we all would love to find like a forever love like that. Wow. That is the cute one that I wanted to show you. So cute. I just love that play on words, you know. This is the grave of Lyndsey Lagastee. I remember her. She would come in and sing at Bottoms Up all the time with Jeremy and friends. Every Thursday night for a while at Bottoms Up in Lansing, Illinois. Pretty girl, had a really good voice. I liked it when she would come in and sing. And tragedy struck her. She was recently killed in a car wreck. I think she was on her way to a gig, actually, I think, from what I remember from the story. And she got hit and she didn't survive. But yeah, it looked like she was going to, or went to medical school, or to be a pharmacy tech or a pharmacist. Maybe she was already a pharmacist. So I see the RX label on the back of her grave. Sox fan. But yeah, I got to see her sing for a while before she started her band. The grass is still fresh around her grave. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, seemed like a very sweet person and very personable. She was probably on her way to bigger and better things. It's unfortunate how such things happen to where it could just be gone in an instant. But rest in peace, Lindsey. Glad I got to hear you sing. So I think I will end it here and get going. It's getting windy. Felt a few drops. So again, I'm Angie in the cemetery, doing what I love best, walking cemeteries. So, alright, do it again with my fat fingers. Ooh, Harold's Chicken Shack. Follow that van, that food truck. I'm hungry too, so I should get home, make spaghetti. I like spaghetti. Alright, seriously, I'm like saying goodbye now. Alright, bye.